Turn voice, English. Hello everyone, welcome to Azure Game First Take. I'm Fei Long. This video is almost unedited. Mostly, I just read through the game rules and proceed directly with the first unboxing. For those joining the live premiere, feel free to chat with me in the chat room. Without further ado, let's get started. Hello everyone. Today's unboxing is Trickdraw. It's a simple card game. Without further ado, let's take a look. The size of the box is a small box. I pat it up so it looks big. It's also a small box, which is quite easy to carry. There is a manual in it, which is 15 pages in total. There are also quite a lot of legends, and it looks quite comfortable. And the whole process is quite simple. I'll tell you about it later. On top of that, there's a pack of cards. It's very intimate to leave room for the sleeve, except for this pile. In fact, there is another compartment left. It means there is sleeve space. Let's take a look at the card section. You can see that the card part is quite simple. In turn, it's really about playing one card or drawing two cards. So overall the game is not difficult. I'll show you a little bit later. Let's start by looking at the cards. It's the name and the effect. The effect is actually very simple. Once in one turn, it also has a persistent effect. The amount of cards is actually very large. The goal of the game is to earn points. The card is worth 1 point when the back side is up. There are harassment tactics in the game that can make your opponent's cards cover, then incapacitated. But the opposite card is worth 1 point when it comes up, so it's equivalent to giving the opponent 1 point. It is necessary to weigh whether such an ability is worth it. Of course, if he is very capable, you might rather give him 1 point. It's a game with a concept like this. There are multiple cards for one type of card. Here's how many cards there are. So the game itself can be counted cards. The game is actually the same as Kaden. After scoring 10 points first, a decisive battle will be triggered. Except for the person who reached, there's another round for everyone. Then the game ends and it takes to see who has the highest score. But there's a bit of ingenuity to this part. I'll tell you about it when I explain the rules. Even if the score is low, there is still a chance to win. When it is revealed, it is activated when it is opened. So cover it with an effect and then open it. You can activate the effect again. There aren't a lot of things in the game, just a stack of cards. but it's actually quite interesting. Let me explain it to you here. In short, everyone starts with 2 cards. The rest is the library. Two actions per person. You can do it at all, and if you don't do it, you just draw 2 cards. Simply put, it's your turn. You can do nothing and draw 2 cards, and the round is over. There's no upper limit on the number of hands. The other one is the normal round. The normal round is to play a card from your hand. You can choose to hit face up or face down. Playing face down is 1 point. It didn't work. There are several types of face-up shots. Something like this is continuous. As long as he is facing up, he can maintain this effect. Then after playing the cards, all of them in front of you can be activated once a turn. There is no restriction on the order. Game discard refers to the discarding of a hand. Then you can start it. So you can lose 1 card per turn. Activate the card effect and play another card. Because playing cards is very strong. To play cards, you can choose to play face up or face down. So draw 2. Or just play a card. You can choose to play face down or face up. As long as there is a play of cards, each card can be activated once per turn. Until someone makes up 10 points. Then that person will give him another 2 points immediately after it is over. The game then ends with 1 turn for that player. Finally, there is the high score. However, all players with the same score will be eliminated before. The one with the highest score among the remaining people with different scores wins. So if there are 3 people on this field, then you have a super low score of only 4 points. The other 2 players, you want to find a way to get them both 12 points. You win, because the same score will be eliminated together. So in this game, you will have reached the end score first. But just find a way to score the same score with some people on the field. We'll be eliminated together. It's a fun part of this game. So there's a possibility of a comeback at the last minute. Just rely on your power to harass others. If you get someone else the same score, it's possible to rely on low scores to win. It's a simple little game out of the box, so it's quicker and clean up. At first I thought it was a small game with nothing very special. But then see this rule. All of the same score will be eliminated. So even if you're the tail guy, your score is very low. There is also a chance to reverse it in this way. So be careful with some of the other people's cards. If he's going to harass you, you may want to cover up some of the cards that are harassing you first. Then it's safer to find a way to get 10 points. Unboxing here today. See you in the next piece. Break it. What are your thoughts on this game so far? Feel free to leave your thoughts during the outro. That's it for this unboxing. See you in the next video.